Hello, everybody. By popular request, Medi asked, we're doing the last episode. Hooray!
Hooray! We're doing it. It's happening.
Yes, Sean.
Hooray!
Sean Ashmore's back. GeekTruth's back. And Old School Raptor's back. And Roddy Heck, the Animorphs TV series, is back. It's not been uncancelled. It's like... By the way, news, guys. Borderlands movie.
Oh my gosh, are we talking about this?
We're really going to talk about Kevin Hart's latest romp?
No, we're basically just bringing it up to say that Picture Start is finalising one of their biggest projects to this point. So maybe they're going to start shifting focus to some other projects they may have on their little hands. And I'd have thought the other day, you know how they were saying that they thought it would be like an aged-up comedy?
Yes.
Do you think that the TV series is a bit like an aged-up comedy? Because they are aged up, like, noticeably, and it is quite funny at times.
It definitely is aiming for a younger group, so I feel like there are more comedic elements for sure, but I don't know if I would classify it as a comedy.
No, it's like it's got that late 90s Nickelodeon feel to it, and that's where the humor comes from.
What's that?
It's not really a comedy.
Sorry, guys, the wife just interjected with a joke at my expense. Get back to the dishes!
Oh.
God damn. Sorry.
I'm sure it was a bit of a joke.
Sorry, what you were saying before the woman decided to speak up?
I don't remember. I already started drinking.
Grand, right. Okay.
That's how you know.
Right, that's a topic for another day. The topic for today is, Raptor. Throughout this whole shenanigan, this whole 25 episodes we've done so far, up to this point, you have not touched a drop. That's changing today. Me and GeekTruth are doing some casual drinking in the background. I've got my brandy. What have you got, GeekTruth?
I've got some hard Mountain Dew seltzers because, I want to drink a lot without getting too fat.
There you go.
Bloody hard, man. But
What a classy choice. I like it.
Speaking of classy, that means that every forfeit today is going towards a Mr. Raptor.
It's true.
And what are you drinking today?
I have selected for this final commemorative episode this amazing black and gold sake.
Round of applause.
Very
everyone.
nice. Yeah. So I've got my little glass here. It's already primed and ready with anything that might come up from this initial forfeit.
Speaking of forfeits, we're bringing back the classics. So inner monologue, two fingers, stock noise, one. No, we'll do it in gulps. Yeah.
Yeah.
So gulps.
That's kind of what I'm doing. Is I'm gonna do sips.
Yeah.
I gotta do sips of sake. Can't do fingers of sake. That's a little too dangerous.
Inner monologue, stock noises.
Raptor, I'm gonna go get my sake next break we take, and I'm gonna have some sake with you.
Yeah, way to go, classing it up.
But then, I don't have sake. I'm going to be left out. I'm going to have to drink something hard like wine.
Why don't you dig to the bottom of the durian barrel and maybe crack out some of that stuff again?
Oh,
that
fuck it.
was a banger.
Fucking durian. Now I'm on the brandy. St. Remy. Some French bollocks. But yeah, the forfeits are all the same. If you probably know them already, even though it's been, 4 or 5 months since we did this.
Yeah. We should probably refresh people since it's been such a long time.
Oh, we'll just make them up as we go along. So today's... Neville. GeekTruth, Neville. As we go through, feel free to pause at any point and claim something as a forfeit.
Okay, I'll try my best. Shout out to Medi Bollocks.
True.
For making this episode possible.
True. Nothing like a casual reminder that you haven't done something from
Well,
a YouTube comment.
it was going to happen eventually, but he sort of rushed us along a bit. But this will not be the last you see of us as a trio.
True.
Okay? Just so you know, viewers, there will be more stuff in the future, which is yet to decide.
We're kicking around some ideas.
Yeah.
Some cool ideas that we're kicking around.
Yeah, mostly involving drinking, I assume. But
We're
oh, what? Carry on,
No,
Raptor.
you're good. No, you're good. You're good, my friend.
Speaking of what's good, Changes Part 3 is the episode. Do you guys remember what happened in Parts 1 and 2?
Oh man, we had so. I might need a quick refresher because it has been a hot minute.
No, you don't, because it's completely unrelated to Parts 1 and 2, as far as I remember.
Okay.
Am I
There was
right?
something about
yes.
there was something about
Part
Tobias
3
at
is
a mall.
pretty isolated.
That's funny.
It might as well just be a completely different name
Oh.
altogether.
I remember there was they introduced Marco was filmed by a person hiding
Yes.
in bushes. That was a thing that happened.
Yes, and that was resolved in that particular
Yes.
episode.
Mr. Organic. That's what I call
Yeah,
him.
Mr. Organic.
Yeah, I remember he's trying to get Rachel out on a date, and he's like, "It's organic."
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, and they kept calling him Harold or Harvey or whatever. They kept getting his name
Harold.
wrong. And it was
Yeah.
like, see what I mean by it's a comedy? That's what the movie's going to be like. We're going to have a Return of the Harold joke.
Bring
you
back
had
the
that,
bangers,
and then you
like
had
forgetting
the
you guys' name.
then you had the TV that hypnotized you, and you had the makeup place that was abusing animals.
Yep.
And,
True.
Yeah. So
But that's all
none
been
of this
resolved.
ties into this part.
Yeah, exactly.
All the
It's basically an independent episode. But you can see on the screen what the episode primarily focuses on, Raptor.
We got some disc drama.
Got some disc banter.
It's a commercial for Pogs in the 90s. That's what it is.
Yo, man, I got this wicked slammer. I'm gonna smash
Yeah.
it so hard.
It does just look like something you'd
Tobias
find.
is rocking the slammer.
Looks like
right.
something you'd find on a crappy 90s discotheque wall, doesn't it?
True. You know, I mean, the 90s was the era of, it's cool, let's throw a hologram on it. That'll definitely make it cooler.
And things were better in those days.
That's true.
Isn't that right, Lila? Right, Sean, get ready. Because this episode was the last day of your proper career.
Oh, man.
Everything after this was just worthless.
Except Quantum Break. Quantum Break was good.
Yeah, except for that thing.
X2.
Yeah, oh, there you
X2,
go.
X-Men
X2.
United.
Look, stop
Yeah.
counter-arguing, chappos. I'm the one with the brandy, which means I'm the
Curse you
smart
and your
one.
logic.
How dare you?
You're both drinking sake, which might as well be called sucky.
Ooh, got him.
Got you. Right, let's do it, gang. Let's watch the last episode.
Let's see
The
it.
Animorphs TV show. Not featuring, but sponsored by Medi Bollocks.
There you go. Brought to you a very special episode. Oh, we get it previously on.
Gotta do
Perfect.
something. Maybe it's like an instruction manual. You know, a guide for how we're supposed to beat the yolks.
Like it takes place in Mexico. That's why it's in yellow.
Yeah, right.
Top Animorphs action.
Man, yeah, dramatic run.
Looking at me?
Oh, this part. Oh, I remember this.
Yes. True
Scan
Animorphs.
We got Kmart brand Visitor 3.
That's right.
By the way, that's outdated tech, which is 400 gulps.
400 goals. All right, I'll get my first sip in here. We go. Ready?
How about one sip?
All right.
Brandy, everyone.
Ooh, that tastes so good.
Well done.
Join us if you want to save the world.
Outdated tech, 4 gulps.
This is the same scene.
Have you seen the browser? Have you seen the browser? The
I've
screen
seen
doesn't.
It has file, view, clip. I can't tell. Is it
Bytes.
shop and
Bytes.
then help.
No, it says bytes or something. Sites? Ah, it might be
File
sites.
view clip. Yeah, what
Help is the
that?
last one. Yeah, I think you're
Stop.
right. I think
it's
it's
stop.
I think it's shop.
It doesn't.
So
The screen doesn't even have a freaking taskbar. I mean, come on.
It's not even. Clearly, they're running early Linux. Is probably what's happening, right?
Anyway, drink, everyone.
All right. Here we go.
You're gonna get Don't you think you're gonna get away with not getting drunk today, Raptor? This is the final episode. You are getting sloshed, okay? And there are no questions asked.
Okay? We will see. Man, this is some banger of a recap music too.
Oh,
Jake. I
Sean.
knew who I was. A kid who liked to do normal things. You know, go to school, play video games, hang out with my friends. But the other night, my whole life changed when my friends and I were given the power to morph. You know, change.
I'm gonna miss this.
Intro.
What a good time! What a good time these intros are.
Intro music. 5 gulps. Drink.
5 gulps of the intro music.
Geek Truth.
Right.
Or
I'm
Neville.
gonna go through a whole case of Mountain Dew here at this point.
Neville.
A good thing it's zero sugar.
You're drinking casually. You don't have to follow the forfeits. It's only Oterlu and Raptor that have to do it.
That's right.
I'm just doing it out of solidarity.
Oh, I
Thanks
see.
so much, pal.
Are you two forming a freaking alliance over me, are you? Is this like the freaking War of Independence or some shit?
I think that it has been clear
if
for
it
a
was,
very
we
long
know who
time
wins
that
that,
Geek and
right?
I are on that.
Well, I think history is told by the winners, and you rigged history to say that you won.
Oh yeah, is that why the British Empire doesn't have anything anymore? I always forget.
shapes become animals.
No,
Is that
So
why
now
that is?
Marco,
the British Empire
Tobias,
is was the greatest empire that ever was. Thank you very much.
tigers,
Well, I hope you
foxes,
enjoy your
and-
Falkland Islands.
Pretty
Okay.
cool, right?
We bloody well
like
will.
Nigel
Mind
Thornberry
control
there for a
alien
second.
yokes and the end of the world. You can't tell
Only
me.
I was
You
there.
never know who's a yoke and who's not.
By the
Tim
if you want to
Curry
know
does
the
that, right?
score, it's still 2-0 to Arsenal.
Yeah. It was Tim Curry who was Nigel Thornberry. Yeah.
Tim Curry, was
Beautiful.
it? Oh, damn.
Walking down the street with a lot of attitude.
Fourth and
Oh man,
Carson.
4th and Carson.
Street signs, drink.
Street signs. Outdated tech. Street signs. Nobody uses street signs anymore.
No, that falls under the joke forfeit. Can't you tell the joke?
Forfeit?
And the
What's
cliche.
the joke of 4th and
Ow.
Carson?
Because there aren't actually 4 Carsons
Carson
there.
is a bad word in Britain. That's why it's a bad word.
Yeah, it means wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Naughtily.
Spoiler alert, every word is a bad word in England, so.
Yes, like
that's
tonight
true.
you're going to get absolutely spanner-holed.
I think it's just because British sound angry all the time.
True!
No, that's
They
Scottish
do.
people. That's Scottish people. Okay, then you.
Well, yeah, point taken. I agree with that, actually.
Jeez.
Bill Siegler. Oh, there's
there
the.
we go.
Is that green screen?
No, that is filmed on location. The dirty alley behind your house.
There's just hawks everywhere. What the hell? Wouldn't it be funny if he just like, just some random drug gang just came and beat the shit out of him and left him for
Oh,
dead?
jeez.
And that was it.
Oh,
That was the end of the Animal series.
Here we go. And
You know what? Here's the thing. I think what makes why I like all 3 of these parts is because you actually see them in various locations that actually makes it feel like it's something bigger than what it actually is.
that's a good point.
Oh, so basically it's not focused in the school, which I get you, but still, it's got to be relevant. It doesn't feel like Animorphs. That's the problem.
I mean, there definitely was a lot of dingy alleys in the book series. A lot of times they spent
It's like
down
Animorphs
dingy
TV.
alleys.
What are you wibbling about now? This is some Medi
I'm
bollocks shit.
saying it. Animorphs TV and Animorphs books are clearly 2 different things.
Yes, indeed. They are
Well, of
two
course.
different
Look, it's
things.
written
I
by
would agree.
it was written by Ron Oliver.
Oh, is that John Oliver's
Big old
brother?
Ron. By the way, I'm allowing myself to swear in these videos. I've stopped myself from swearing for a long time, so I'm going to swear my fucking heart out tonight. It's
We're
written
going
by
out.
Ron Bloody Oliver. Yes, that's
There
it.
you go.
Ron
Time to
Hecking
cut
Oliver.
loose on the last episode.
I'm going to say words,
more.
words such as cucumber. You just wait and see if I don't.
Oh my gosh.
And carrot. That can
So
be
sweet,
rude.
like
Directed by Ron Oliver.
Uh-oh.
John Oliver.
If only he could turn into a bird and fly up those staircases.
I know, he's going to be knackered by the time he gets to the top.
True! I'm assuming that there's hawks on the wall telling him where to go. Yup!
Oh, wait. Is,
Outdated tech.
Outdated
yeah, it's
tech.
black. It's black and
Whatever-
white. It's black and white. Therefore, it's outdated tech. And
Whatever kind of camera that is.
and also cliche. So drink, everyone.
Cliche.
Not just Raptor. No, don't think you're getting away with it, audience. You're drinking as well. If you're not drinking as well, fucking sort it out.
Oh my gosh.
See, angry British man tells
True.
Americans what to do.
I just feel
Confirmed.
so
Angry
liberated right
British.
now. I can swear. I can say what I want. I can say things such as, what's something controversial and yet spicy?
Genghis
Always
Khan
say
had
what
really
you
great
want.
The
ideas.
1996 Olympics were the weakest of the Olympics of the 19th century.
Ooh, wow. So brave. How
Oh,
could you say
wow.
something so brave?
Well, because
So
it's completely
brave.
false, because that's actually the 20th century, so I take it back. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry.
How you're
Alternative
going to
fact
insult
checker.
Atlanta like that? The '96 was the Atlanta Olympic Games, which is the best Olympic Games.
No. Fuck the Atlanta Olympic Games. I didn't win. It was rigged.
Oh man.
The less said, the better.
It would be interesting to see what U.S. city would hold the Olympics again. I'd be very curious.
Probably Birmingham.
Birmingham,
They
Alabama.
did the Winter Olympics. They did the Winter Olympics in Utah.
Well, that makes sense though, because like Salt Lake, but I mean like Summer Olympics, right? Like because they had Summer Olympics in L.A. and they also had them in Atlanta. It'd be really interesting to see what other kind of city you would like vote for. So, I don't know, something in like a Dakota maybe, where you can like build a bunch of stuff. It doesn't cost as much. It'd be interesting.
How about Delaware?
Delaware, like the tiny state.
No,
What,
thank
what do you reckon, Sean? I think North
Sean wants him to do it in
Dakota.
Canada.
He thinks North Dakota.
No,
right.
Orlando.
There you go.
That's not a
The
state.
people's,
God.
people's town, Orlando.
I think the town called nothing.
Oh my goodness. There's a town in Oregon called Boring. Boring, Oregon. They should do it there.
That's true.
The Boring Olympics, 2034.
They can't do that because Boring is now owned by Elon Musk.
Tell me why you've been spray painting hawks all over town?
Boring company.
Oh, wait, Tobias is being a hard man. Look how hard he's being.
Yeah, why are you spray painting hawks around town?
Look how
What are you, a cop?
he looks well drunk and. Well, it was funny.
He looks like
Um,
Raptor at the end of the video.
True.
Right, and
This is portent.
to celebrate this momentous occasion, Raptor, drink. And Horsk, drink. In fact, any member of the channel, drink. If you're a member of the channel, do it now. Go Axe, drink.
Tell me about your hawks, please. I want to know why you're spray painting hawks.
You've been spray painting hawks all over town?
He's such a hard man.
My name is Banksy. What of it?
He's got a leather jacket. You know he's hard. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Look at me in my comfy chair.
Wait, what's he holding?
I know what it is.
Is it relevant, or is it just an item they found in the prop
It is
room?
relevant.
Oh,
I
okay.
feel,
Yeah, he's
I feel
about
like it will be relevant.
He's about to use it. Yeah, he's about to use it. You'll find out what it is.
What is this? Don't worry.
Christopher Ryan's great acting.
Uh-oh.
Oh, damn.
It's purple. That's how you know it's trouble.
Uh-oh, where's he going to put that thing?
Not the face!
What is that?
Here, what is this?
Outdated tech. Drink.
Outdated tech.
Yeah, he's clearly using
It's
the
alien technology. It's not outdated. It's future tech.
I'm sorry. It's so outdated. We don't use worms as the lighting component in our light bulbs anymore.
Why did he not go to Santorini's to pick up the latest model
True.
of cheesecake?
He could have done it.
I hope you're drinking, Raptor, by the way.
Is it Chariots of Fire?
Here.
Yes, Chariots of Fire.
It's like somebody watched Chariots of Fire and said, "What if we did the lowest budget version of Chariots of Fire?
There
We'll
is
just
the-
do the."
There is the actual beat there, isn't there? Hold on.
That's what I'm saying. It's like they only got the drum track.
Yeah, it's Chariots of Fire.
It's just the parts. No, everybody will totally get the reference. It's okay. We can put it in here. Everybody will get it. Okay. It's absolutely. All of the kids in the '90s have watched
Chariots of Fire. We wouldn't have the ancient aliens meme.
True.
These guys were in the 1996 Atlanta Olympics, and that's why it sucked.
No, these are people who should be at the boring Olympics, because look how absolutely bored they are running on this.
Mate, if the boring Olympics
than
were
track.
a thing, I would be front and fucking centre. Okay?
Boring Olympics.
There's nothing more boring than my stupid fucking face.
Oh, sad. Your face is nice.
Thank you.
Well, let's not get carried away.
I hope that gets clipped
Hi,
and put
Bunny.
somewhere.
Oh, what a cute bunny. What's its name?
What-
I don't really have a name for her yet.
This,
What's yours?
This got definite
Uh-oh.
creep vibes.
Nice,
Hey.
smooth.
I got it. I'll call her Naomi, after you.
Cringe! Drink!
Wow.
Drink!
We
Look
got him.
look how awkward
Flirt
she looks
machine.
right now. She's like, this guy is wrong. And I gotta get away.
All right. Glass number three.
That's the face of wondering where his orange jacket is.
Where did my life go
Where's
wrong?
your orange jacket.
It must ever since the 1996 Atlanta Olympics, I've just gone completely off track. Pun intended.
Listen, Marco, you're really sweet, but I really have to focus on me right now.
Got to get ready for the 2000 Athens Olympics.
These gold medals ain't gonna win themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Was it Athens?
I can't be distracted by anything.
Or was that 2004?
What? 2004? 2004 was Athens. I'm pretty
What
sure.
was 2000?
No, 2004 was there was Beijing Olympics. I'm pretty sure that was 2004. Athens was 2000, I think.
Yeah, I got it right. Trivia.
What? Yo, no, 24 was Athens. 2004 was Athens.
So 2008 was Beijing then.
Yeah.
So what's 2000?
2000 was Sydney, eh? Going down,
Sydney.
going down to Australia.
Crikey, Bruce.
Sydney
He
there.
was fighting Sydney, Bruce. Good eye, mate.
Grand old time. Down in
Fuck
Australia.
Australians. Right.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, Luke.
How do we get into all
It's
of
just
this
fucking
Olympics
banter, mate.
talk? How did this?
But you know what? Australians
How's
aren't as bad as those goddamn Bolivians, right?
Oh, jeez.
Really? I'm honored.
Do you have a date for the dance yet?
Oh, the dance.
I think
Uh-oh.
there's something wrong with your rabbit.
Oh my freaking god! Oh my god! I can't.
Cue the sexy sax music.
Look at his face! Look at his face! That face you pull when the bunny starts bouncing on your lap.
Wasn't one of the forfeits naughty talk? Wasn't that one
Yeah.
of the forfeits?
Well, no, but
Yeah,
now
so-
now it is. Now that you say it, so
Yeah,
drink,
exactly.
drink, Raptor, drink,
Here we go.
and I shall drink in solidarity
Another one here in a second.
with Horse, who has to eat 5 horses.
Marco did a very good job here. He was smooth the whole time. Obviously, the rabbit is the one who's clearly at fault for throwing off the vibes.
Excuse me.
Typical
just
typical guy and his rabbit. You know what I mean?
I couldn't hold it any longer.
What? Couldn't hold it any longer.
Stay here, all right?
Hold what? Yeah, I'm curious. Uh-oh, there he goes. Could we go back retroactively and add that sound effect to every morph sequence in the show? I think that would be.
Yeah. Let's listen to that morph sound
spirit.
again. I don't think they've ever used that before.
Stay here. All right.
It sounds like something you'd hear at a
So good.
Teletubbies or something like that.
I'm about to say it sounds like something from Dragon Tales.
Yeah. Right.
Anyway, that's not green screen, but I'd call it a costume change. So drink.
Costume change. Morphing is technically
Good,
costume
good.
change.
This is a setup for the commercial for Peeps.
Yeah. There you go.
Right, I'm calling this a natural
Well, I gotta
break.
get another drink.
Yeah, I'm going to go get something different than brandy. I'm going to be right back. So, Raptor, your job is to keep the audience entertained while we're both
Oh,
off.
jeez. Always a dangerous game.
Talk about Medi.
I don't think so. I don't know Medi that well. I don't feel like I
Say
can
goodbye,
speak
Brandy.
to a lot of personal interactions that happen. Never personally talked with Medi. I will
Moves
say I'm a
on.
little confused as to what the end game is here. Like, why is Axe a rabbit?
So Mark,
Is that something that I missed? Is that what it is?
Nope. That was
Axe.
it.
Axe, listen, okay? There's nothing cooler. Chicks love nothing more
Hey, Fluffer. Hey,
than
Mercer.
guys who hold rabbits. It's like the coolest thing. Sounds like he's getting dating advice from. Sounds like he's getting dating advice from the dollar store version of Delilah.
I mean, how many dates is he gonna get if Axe morphed a turtle?
True. You know what? That's a really good point. Because there's nothing that like turns girls off more than turtles.
Your name's April O'Neil.
Then you're totally into four turtles all the time.
Yep. And maybe one time a rat.
Ah. Are you two laughing at my expense? I won't have that.
Yes, always.
Oh.
Not everything's about you.
Oh, that's a lie. I am a solipsist, you see. Everything is about me, and everything that isn't in my vicinity simply doesn't exist.
Let
Well, that's one way
Galileo
to
know.
live.
We'll let Galileo know that the world doesn't revolve around you. Okay.
What are you wibbling about now? I've got more drinks.
It's a science joke.
Science? Well, like Bill Nye.
Science rules.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Bill.
Shall we see what happens next?
Sure. I mean, Axe is turning back, so I mean, whatever's going to happen is going to be amazing.
We
I'm
still
sure.
we still didn't find out why he was bouncing in such a manner.
That's right. He couldn't hold it anymore. Whatever it was.
I think
The bounce.
I'm pretty sure he had to piss.
He's talking about it.
Is that what happens when rabbits have to...
Yeah.
Let's just carry on
I
before
have
this
no
gets
idea.
too crazy. Oh, funky music.
I wish somebody would edit these episodes and take the music out.
Sorry, kid, this area's off limits. There's this
Uh-oh.
girl I have to talk to. Well, you're gonna have to talk to her somewhere else. We gotta get
Wait,
her.
how does he know that the girl's down there?
I don't smell anything.
I don't care what,
What?
you smell. Nobody's getting down there. Don't you have a class or something?
You can tell he's evil because he's got no eyebrows.
True. Angry guy in a hat. That's how you know.
That's
Yep.
stock noises. One gulp.
What stock noise?
The noise of
voice
his
is
lack
a
of
stock
eyebrows.
This guy he's a stock person. Okay, he comes
It
in.
looks like the observers from the Fringe.
True.
If you ever watched Fringe.
He's the guy that comes in the picture frames for the angry versions of the pictures.
I reckon this is Medi bollocks. I reckon he worked himself into the TV series, and this is him now.
Are you Marco in this situation because you're getting bullied?
Yes.
Yeah.
Medi bullies
Yeah,
me.
is that what this is?
Yeah, he's like,
Medi, I can't
where's
believe
the
it.
last episode?
You can't go down this road of additional Annie theories. You got to finish the series, my guy.
Where's that fucking episode?
I don't care what you smell.
You better get him in there.
Santorini's episode is nothing.
All right.
Yeah, he was pissed when that went out, wasn't
Let me
he?
tell you,
All right,
you're not gonna get anywhere in your career with an attitude like that, pal.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Hit him with
Hold on.
that hammer. Oh, see?
Oh, he's gonna get out.
You even went for the hammer.
What's he getting out for?
he heard you. He heard you.
The worm says you're cool.
What do you mean clean?
You're yerk free.
Oh.
What?
What's
How
a
do you?
yerk?
You don't have to play dumb with us. We've all been there.
We've
Superb
all been
acting,
controlled.
guys.
Yeah,
All
right.
been controlled.
I'm out of here.
Ooh.
You don't
That's how
have
you
to
know
be
he's the
afraid of
boss,
us.
is because he's doing the hands.
We're not running on slug power anymore. We're the good guys.
Slug
We're
power.
not running on slug power.
We're the good guys. You know, anybody who says they're the good guys typically aren't the good guys,
True.
which is a bit of a cliche. So drink, everyone.
If you are the good guys, why are you hanging out in this weird place with no lights on?
If you're the good guys, you shouldn't have to say you're the good guys. The thing is, the Animorphs said they were good guys at some
Elias's
point, and they
acting
were the good
sucks.
guys, so... I bet Hitler said he was the good guys as well.
Oh, jeez.
Well, no, because that's plural. He'd say, I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy.
Well, I thought that with, you know,
I'm the Hitler. I'm a good guy, you see?
Jeez. Nope.
That's not
Not
a
a good
German
guy.
accent, isn't it?
Not a good guy. Can't confirm.
Exactly. That proves the point.
worst.
If you say you're a
worst.
good guy, that fucking words. It automatically makes you the bad guy,
You gotta do it
or it
automatically.
makes you suspicious anyway.
saving the world and everything.
I have no idea what's happening.
You probably haven't had a chance.
Of course you don't. That's how I raised you.
Nobody does.
I raised you to be confused.
I have no idea why Cassie is carrying this giant white box.
Wait, she's got a box?
How's she been carrying it all day? Who can say?
Anything to wear to the dance tonight.
I didn't see a
Oh,
box.
I totally forgot.
Oh, yes, the
Okay,
dance night.
guess-
Oh, my favorite Cleffingtons!
Sclaffington.
Did you see the word? The word on the front. The word on the front of that was so weird.
What?
It was.
Sclaffington. What is it?
What's this?
It was my
Oh,
grandpa.
pause.
Huffington.
Cleffingtons.
No, it's
Look at that.
Skeefingtons. The fuck is a
Top hat and a
Skeefingtons?
cane and gloves. Look at
British!
that. That's how you know. That's right, because that's all you guys wear, right?
Isn't this one of the
Everybody
scenes
wears
from Kingsman?
What? No, this is from Game of
pull this
Thrones,
out?
mate.
Jake's gonna pull this out and just beat the crap out of everyone in this hallway with his cane and his like magic VR
You know,
glasses.
that would be a good end to the series.
Yeah.
True. Nothing says covert guerrilla war like beating people up in a hallway with a top hat and cane.
Exactly.
Yep.
Skeefingtons!
Aww.
What's this?
It was
It's got a
my
top
grandpa.
hat, Jake. It's not rocket science.
By the way, you've got to wait for the Skeefingtons analysis video. That's going to be fucking killer.
Cleffingtons.
Very nice.
Skeefingtons.
It's been up in the attic ever since, and he was your size, so I thought that you could wear it.
You're calling him fat?
Aw.
She's calling you
I
fat,
think this is
Sean.
amazing.
No.
We are gonna be the best dressed couple at the dance.
Uh-oh.
You know,
Cat.
except we're not really a couple, so it's
Exactly, yeah.
friends.
Ah!
Friends. We're just friends.
Yeah.
Great
So,
job.
Judge Sean.
Seems like us go for a
Great
Sean,
job, Sean
you're
and
being
Nadia. You
judged.
guys are killing it. Good
I
scene.
mean, like,
Yeah, it is actually. And everyone drink for the good scene, especially Raptor.
Good scene.
Drink double.
Good scene. Good scene. Here we go.
I don't. You don't sound drunk to me.
Because I'm not.
Well, sort it out.
This is my third glass.
Do 5
Oh,
press
suck
ups.
No. That means I have to get out of the camera and then you won't see anything. So I'm
Right, Neville.
huffing on the ground.
Or George, whatever your name is. Do you think Raptor should come up with a funny joke, or else he has to drink more?
Oh. Yeah, what kind of funny joke? Give us a funny joke on demand.
Give us a fucking funny joke.
A funny joke.
Yes.
My goodness. All right.
And it better involve oysters.
Why here? Because I did a Galileo joke. I'll do another joke about science. Why don't scientists trust atoms?
Me's.
Because they're British.
Boom. Yep. All nothing but layers. Because they make up everything. Atoms make up everything. Nailed it. Yep. Yep. You're stunned silence. I get it. It's such a good joke.
I find
You're
that
stunned into silence.
that's so my sides have literally blown through the walls at either side of me. That's how funny that was. Right, everyone drink drink as many fingers as the amount of times you laughed.
Man, I squeaked by on that one.
What is atoms?
Boom.
My atoms have split. My cringe has split. We're gonna carry on now.
My cringe has split.
Yeah, I mean, like with double foam or maybe.
I have split your cringe in twain.
In fact, yes, Medi bollocks has split into multiple bollocks.
Okay.
I think friends like us do.
Oh, nice. Aw. Good job,
Guys,
guys.
I'm telling you the truth here. I don't have a clue what you're talking about.
How do they earn?
They're so hard.
Space slugs taking over the world. They get into your head, they control you.
But every couple of days, you gotta get juiced up again.
Juiced up.
In case you haven't been watching the show up until this point, let's recap exactly what the Yerks are and show off our awesome Yerk pool set.
Exactly.
Big pools are like water, and they leave you alone for a while.
Oh no!
Remember who you are. And what's really
Fucking lack security over here, innit?
Dude, well, remember those sweet laser grids? Apparently they're just off all the time because this guy's just bolting.
Nah, mate, fuck. You don't get it, do you? You're not in tune with the lore of this series.
Apparently.
You're like you. I bet you don't even know who Darlene is.
Yeah, character beloved in both book and screen, Darlene.
Exactly.
Come on, Darlene.
I mean, come on. Bertrand knows who Darlene is, don't you, Bertrand?
Of the Darlenians. Yes.
Of the Darlenians.
The Darlenians are slug powered.
Yeah. No more running on slug power over here.
Exclusively slug powered.
Cockwomble. Carry on.
That's how I got away. I tried to tell somebody about it. The police, anybody. The ones who would listen either thought I was crazy or...
He's gonna say...
what's he gonna say?
He's gonna
Cut
say...
him off.
Yeah, exactly. What's he gonna say, everyone?
I thought I was crazy or...
They're running on slug power.
Already under your control.
Jesus.
We started to find each other, one by one.
Mullet. Those are coming back in fashion, everyone.
We hung out in this place called
Is it-
4chan.
is
It's
it-
really great.
Is it just me, or is he wearing his hoodie back to front? Or so-
No, it's just a really high. It's a really high neck on the hood.
It looks like he's got whatever it is back
Although
to front.
I don't know. He looks... That's a weird pause.
Also,
Weird pause.
Raptor, drink.
He's intense. That's what you gotta do.
It does look like he's in a tent, yeah.
Hanging out in a tent.
Are you drinking?
I finished my glass and I'm pouring another one.
Well done. You
There we
have
go.
done your family proud.
You know what? I'm gonna go get some soju, and I'm gonna mix my Mountain Dew with some soju.
There you go.
What's with all these
Do it.
Japanese drinks everywhere? It's like that moment in The Stranger when... So, Raptor, what do you think about the episode so far?
What a wonderful connection that you've made. It's astounding.
Well, it's
how
4-0
connected it was.
to Arsenal, so yeah.
I'm just imagining the loading bar on your forehead as you were processing what to say next.
I have no
Yeah,
need to
right.
process.
Buffering.
I am the living dictionary. Hey, Lila.
You are the buffer
Jesus
disc.
Christ. Sean.
Guess that explains why nobody knows what you're saying half the time.
True.
That's bollocks, and you know it. People know exactly what I'm saying all the time.
Messages on walls.
Look how hard these people are.
Pick the hawk, because it's a bird of prey. Just
Oh,
like how we're gonna hunt these jerks down and get rid of them. Are you ready to join?
that's right.
These fumbling, bumbling idiots are going to get rid of the...
We're gonna do this stuff.
I saw your signs. I thought it was some kind of bird watching club or something.
Some kind of bird watching.
Yeah.
Really, really smooth, Tobias.
Drink.
Smooth cover.
Drink, everyone, for reasons.
Fun with your little make-believe
Drink for
alien
terrible
game.
acting.
Yeah, honestly, like, being serious now, I think out of all the main actors, Christopher Right. What's his name again?
Christopher Ralph, you were right.
Ralph.
I was thinking Christopher Ryan, but he's an actor. He's a British actor.
Wow.
Christopher Ralph is the weakest of the main six.
I mean, he
I
does
agree.
the least. He does the least amount of actual acting in the show.
But even then, his delivery is poor. And I'm sorry. It's
Well,
just honesty.
this episode in particular is pretty bad. As far as his
I
acting
thought you
goes.
loved this episode.
I gotta go.
I'm sorry you can't do that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, where did he come? Oh,
You know too much, dude.
You don't
Bad
do-
touch.
You're gonna tell him where we are.
so intimidating. Much
I like how
wow.
they cut to that. I like how they cut to that
Alright.
absolutely bored girl. She's just like, yeah.
All right. I'll join you.
Oh, convincing. Drink, everyone, for...
You guys,
I'll join.
I'm gonna- Uh-oh.
Oh, the disc.
How'd you get this?
It's
Looks
the...
like someone wasn't telling us the whole story.
Oh, look, it's a MacGuffin that does basically
Oh.
anything and everything that's convenient to the plot at the time. What surprises!
Oh, you guys collect pogs too, I see.
They're going to play Crazy Bones now.
That's right.
That's a British thing, by the way. I'm sure you don't know what I'm talking about.
I know.
All right, Mr. Bird.
We
Watcher.
don't know what you're talking about.
Lila, stop
Bird,
rubbing up against the microphone. Look at this, Medi. This is what you've made happen.
Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, crazy tech person.
He hasn't told us yet.
It's a bunch of outdated tech, by the way.
Yeah, drink 10 million fingers.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the official number.
Check out what he was wearing.
Revlon's a genius. When she escaped from the York pool, she took like
Wait, what's her name?
half of it.
What's her name?
Revlon.
Revlon?
Like the makeup.
Revlon.
Like the makeup line.
Sounds like a fucking tire brand.
She looks like my 6th grade teacher.
She looks like a lumberjack's assistant.
You're gonna learn cursive now when I get out of the Yerk pool.
Lila's...
Revlon's a genius.
Yeah, it is Revlon.
When she escaped from the York pool, she took like half of their equipment with her.
What the fuck? Where did she put it all?
Listen, she's got a really, really cool Jansport backpack.
She-
It all fits in there.
Escaped the Yerk pool and took half their equipment. How do you do that?
What you saw? They didn't have their
that's
laser grids
exaggerating.
turned on.
But did she just like walk out with a few, like several
she's-
suitcases under? Just,
Well, you can't.
no.
You can't see, but she's wearing cargo pants.
True.
All those pockets were stuffed with Yerk technology.
I reckon
Think
she
of all
just
the things.
held it in her jowls like a bulldog.
Still can't figure most of it out. Channel light, all right?
Also, she's Canadian.
Sandalite.
She's writing down here.
Uh-oh.
What right?
it say?
Is this like
Saved
on?
me a lot of time.
Is this the Ring of Power? You like hold it over a fire and
Found it
it.
in a construction site across town. And, well, that's why I came here. I saw the same writing on your signs, and I figured.
Figured there was gonna be a reward.
What?
What?
I figured maybe you needed it back.
Hmm.
Could be anything. Could be jewelry.
Could be.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh! I found the bit that says, "I am the thing."
Oh!
Where the?
She's got the container.
Wait! Oh, hold on. Where did she get that? I
It was
don't. I actually
underneath
don't
her
remember
circuit
this.
board.
Yeah, I know that.
So here's-
Fuck!
I'll
Right?
explain it. This is how it's explained. Okay, they don't explain it. They don't
Ooh.
explain because this thing disappeared at the end of the first episode of season 2, which was the end of that other 3-parter, right?
Right.
When he got the morphing ability back, they never showed what happened to it, so they just made up this stupid story.
So this person's been hanging around the school.
Apparently, picking up Andalite stuff around, hanging out around town. You know.
It's Vosh. Topical humor.
What's it doing?
It's an electronic signal.
That's what
Uh-oh.
it says.
If it's a signal designed for alien brains, it could destroy a human one.
Oh, damn.
So what are we supposed
Lana,
Uh-oh.
please. What's wrong with you?
Fortunately, I have a not alien brain. Yeah, there we go.
If you promise to let me go.
Tobias, you can literally just
You drive a
freaking
hard
walk
bargain,
to
kid.
Her breath line. You could be seriously hurt or worse.
out. Oh,
Well, if your story is true, then it's already worse.
I'm already a
It's not.
bird, sucker.
Well, if it's not, then I go free.
so Raptor, we're halfway through the episode now.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts so far?
I mean, it's a lot of dangling plot threads. I really wish that we were dealing more with everybody else because this seems very nonsensical. That's how I feel.
It's not connected in any way to anything ever at all, plus ever.
It's very weird.
And long may it continue.
Very weird.
Do we have a deal?
I don't know, man. That's a hard bargain. You did just show up 5 seconds ago.
You do this half meaningless thing, I'll do a meaningless thing in return, and we'll just can the series.
Marco looking for a girl.
Oh yeah, Marco's sneaking around.
Yeah, why? Because he said that he was looking for a girl, but then clearly the Yerks are up to something. So is he caring about the Yerks, or is he caring about the girl?
You can't jump over that.
Yeah, that's a do not
says
enter,
do not
Marco.
enter, dude.
Do not enter, Marco. You can't.
You can't read. No.
Lawbreakers.
By the way, guys, it's now 4-1.
Sneaky.
Damn,
music.
Marco needs to go to
Down
jail.
the
You
stairs.
can't just do that.
Oh man, it's like beeline to the Yerk pool. It's like the red light's already on his face. You hear the bubbles.
What's this orange glow?
It's the Yerk. It's Yerk pool. It's
It's
evil.
not. It's
That's how
not
you
that.
know.
No, this orange glow is literally
Hey, look,
coming from
there's a-
nowhere. Wait, what's that say?
There's
What's that
the
poster?
smoking poster there in the back.
Yeah, what does that
That's right.
poster say?
Think it's cool to smoke cigarettes?
Cigarettes.
Think again.
Well, see, at least the Yerks have the. At least the Yerks are health conscious.
True.
They don't like
They do
smoking,
care.
kids. Do you know who smokes
true.
humans? Do you know who doesn't Yerks? That means Yerks are morally superior. So you gotta get
right.
fucking sorted, yeah?
How's a Yerk gonna smoke when they don't even have lungs?
The one defense against the Yerks is lung cancer.
True.
Exactly. Brett. Oh. How do Yerks deal with brain hemorrhages?
Oh my gosh. I think they just run. I think that's outside of
Or
their
brain
purview of their
tumors.
ability to do
How
stuff.
they do with brain tumors?
Does it look like a scene out of The Shining or something? Where the elevator door opens.
And what, like blood just like spews out over the Yerk, and they're like, no,
That's not
time to go.
I'm confusing myself. I think I'm thinking of something else.
It's like, there's two little
It
girls
sounds like
inside
it.
of his. There's two little girls inside of a brain when a hemorrhage happens.
I mean,
They tell
maybe.
you
Maybe.
murder backwards. Is that what they do? That's right, Marco. Oh man,
Man, oh man.
I see stuff.
Oh, the hammer's back! Shit! Shit!
Yeah, dude.
It's hammer time.
It's hammer time, certainly. I bet he's hiding
What
behind the
about
smoke.
Morph?
He's hiding behind the smoking poster. Oh.
Too close.
Close lizard morph.
That is not the same lizard they've morphed before.
Nope.
That's a completely
It's
different
not
lizard.
an Anole. No.
No, it's not.
No,
That's,
it's
that's a
Anole
type
lizards.
of. That's a gecko.
Yeah, I think it's. I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure that's a day gecko.
Their other lizard morph was an Anole.
Thing is, they just interchange the lizards
Anole?
depending
Is that
on.
how you're saying that?
I know.
Yeah.
Isn't it an anole?
I know.
No, it's an Anole. You know why?
No.
'Cause when I read the book, that's what I read it as. So that's what.
That's
it
what
is.
you read.
What do they teach you in school,
That's
eh?
really funny.
What do they teach you? Should be ashamed.
Cursive.
Fair enough. But yeah, they just changed the lizard depending on the scenario. It's pretty banterous, actually.
Listen, kids in the '90s were all strung up on Cocoa Puffs and
Cyanide.
Surge. We would never know the difference. Okay.
Oh no, that was the 80s.
Yeah, it was actually Surge and Captain Crunch for me, but yeah, pretty much.
I was close. I was close.
And cigarettes, according to that poster.
Run away.
No, I didn't smoke till I was able to smoke legally.
Go Gecko.
We'll shuffle. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Busted.
Who the hell's
by
this?
Bearded man.
Bearded denim shirt man.
I think he's supposed
is
to be
the
a
science
janitor.
teacher.
He's got a patch on his shirt.
No, he's definitely a teacher of some sort.
But he's got a patch. Teachers don't have patches on
Why
their
would
shirt.
a janitor wear a denim
do.
shirt?
Because
Maybe
they're
he's
janitors.
a wood shop.
Plus, there's no height.
Wood shop teacher.
Oh, there you go.
That's really not a good habitat for a gecko.
Oh man, if I change back to human, these
There's
wires
no
are gonna
hide.
snap
There's
like
nothing to
slime.
climb on.
Uh-oh.
Let me out of here. Let me out.
Dun, dun,
Stakes,
dun.
everyone. High stakes.
Dance time.
The school. Yeah, you remember earlier, Brett, when you said that you
It's swing into spring.
Bertrand, do you remember earlier where you said, "Oh, these episodes are great because they kept us away from the school"?
Well, yeah, I was saying the first two parts did, not this one.
So
This one is
shifting the-
basically Tobias' story.
Interjected with school hijinks.
True. You gotta swing into spring, though. We legally can't use music, so we're gonna do this thing that kind of sounds like stuff. What? That guy's got something on his head.
Yeah, he's got something in his head
Chapman.
as well.
Man, Chapman is brave rolling in with the bolus tie.
Damn. He knows
this when I
style.
was-
This guy's got style, man.
Got this when I was down in Tucson.
All right, I say you back it up because I want to see his entrance again. You know.
Okay.
The swagger.
There it is. Okay.
Right, everyone drink for the... No, drink for this guy for a start. Look how
Yeah, man.
this guy is high on life. And something
He's
else,
high on
probably.
some.
Yeah.
Especially with that confetti on his head.
Look at that wide smile. That's clearly genuine.
He's having the time of his life, and he's never felt this way before.
Let's see how Chapman enters the room. He barges someone as... Very casual. Drink.
Hi, Rachel. You look lovely.
Be in the gym by 9 p.m. sharp. That's when we crown the king and queen of swing.
The king and queen of swing. What? Fucking
The only
Canada.
person who can make the crowning of a dance king and queen sound
I
sinister.
can't believe it. You actually got my cousin out of his basketball shoes for a night.
No, Tobias?
True.
No, he's busy being molested by frickin'
Oh my gosh. Tobias did say that he
The-
was not
the-
able
the-
to do this.
the
That was, I
local-
do remember that. That was the big drama from the last one.
the Sundial Gang, or whoever it is.
The Sundial Gang.
Said he wasn't
What?
coming. And he didn't.
They're not the Bloods, they're the hemophiliacs.
Oh,
They're nerds and they think that that would be cool name for a gang.
they're called the
We
wheelbarrow.
love blood, okay?
The wheelbarrow ticklers. Oh my god.
Axe is wearing a blue suit. Very
I
good
would be
choice.
honored to dance with you, Axe.
Who invited him to this?
I like how more hair. What happened here?
Yeah, this
Well,
is.
just
Yeah.
took some time, you know. He gave himself some volume. He's all right.
I
Very
wish-
good.
You know, Marco, he's probably still standing in front of the mirror working on his hair.
Oh man.
Oh,
what's
like-
Marco doing something? I don't know. It's weird.
7
Uh
o'clock?
oh.
I've only got 30 minutes to get out of here or I spend the rest of my life wearing lizard skin. Hell, somebody!
You can demorph in that.
No, remember he said that if he demorphed, the wires would turn him into salami.
Yeah, he said that. I don't know if I believe it though.
Good job, Axe. Axe was paying attention to thoughts of
Yeah, no one else gives a
Get out
shit.
of here.
Why is he whispering? He can't hear him. Tail blade. Whip the tail. Oh, he could open it. Darn.
Axe! Get me out of here!
Uh-oh.
Man, you don't have to do this.
What are my choices?
Time to put on my prototype Oculus.
You guys in this warehouse for the rest of my life?
Yeah,
With
this
duct
is, this
tape.
is clearly outdated tech, everyone. Drink.
Alright. There you go.
It may feel a little strange at first.
I'm also drinking for the costume change of them being in their fancy clothes.
Next drink.
This is the
Bye-bye.
crossover with VR Troopers.
True.
Damn. Uh-oh.
Swing!
This is where it becomes a
I'm in
wife
this-
beater.
I'm in the same crappy apartment place.
He's got-
Same gross chair. How did Elfangor know?
Oh, he's going to sit back down again. Oh.
He's
Uh-oh.
getting incepted.
Green screen, everyone. Drink.
Bring screen.
Especially Medi. You drink 10 million, billion, gazillion, fajillion, vermillion bottles of sake.
More blue.
Tobias.
Oh, I remember this.
I just want a hug. Why are you looking away?
Elfangor's come to cancel the series, everyone.
In the room with the others.
True.
This is a mental hologram. It was designed to deliver a message to my son.
You have a son here on Earth?
Wait,
I thought you knew.
has he?
I'm looking at him. Yes,
Was that not said in the episode where they did the thing?
No,
with the-
no, it must not
gave
have
him his
been.
morphing power back?
No.
Weird.
No, he didn't say it. He didn't say that.
Weird. All right, well there you go.
This is called the Mandela effect, everyone.
Tobias.
Hot truth bombs here. I am your father.
Your father.
The frick.
Oh.
Reused.
Marco.
Oh my god.
Reused effects.
Stock noises.
Play it.
Drink,
Drink.
everyone. Especially Medi drinks a million, flamillion, quadrillion, micro, minuscule bottles
Got
of
him.
shite.
Thanks, man. That was too close.
It's good
Yeah.
Max heard you when he did.
Yeah.
And invited everybody else too.
So, can we
Yeah,
go
where
back
did
to
they all
the
come
camera?
from?
Not unless you want to fly first through your pool. It's a trap.
What?
The whole gym floor's been rigged to collapse, and it's set to go tonight.
At 9
Oh,
o'clock.
what
And
the
they found
f-
a
It's gonna
huge
drop
swing.
him directly into the pool.
No wonder Chapman's been so excited about having a
That wouldn't go in the news at all.
This is the worst. This
Let's
is
just
the
look down
worst
down.
idea. It's so bad.
Lion, a tiger, a snake or two. That ought to click.
To be fair, though, for the last episode of the series, considering basically every plotline's involved the school, that would be like the ultimate climax. Oh, we're just gonna bomb the fucking school. Yeah.
Wasn't this the same plan?
No, that
For the
was
basketball game?
No, they would lead everyone from the gym into
That's
the
right.
pool.
No, they
now they're
locked
just skipping out the
everybody in
middleman.
with
Lock
the-
everybody in.
They're
That's
skipping.
right.
They're
and then they would
skipping.
evacuate them.
They're skipping the middleman that is stairs.
Yeah, sure. Get rid of.
Yeah.
That was the problem with our plan before.
Yeah,
was the fact that there were stairs
That
involved.
was it. It was the stairs. That was the problem.
God damn the stairs!
Never mind. Never mind.
Fucking stairs.
Never mind. Grievous bodily harm that all these people will incur by dropping them. I don't know, 20+ feet into a
Mate,
like
that's how,
2-foot pool of water.
that's how desperate they are to infest these fumbling, bumbling students.
True. I mean, that's the only way we're gonna get these students in these positions of power.
If it weren't for these students, we wouldn't be able to take the whole world.
Thank you, Revlon. You're blowing my mind.
Oh,
Can't be my father.
Your mother hid the truth from you, Tobias.
no, she didn't. Wait, she didn't.
She had her mind wiped.
Yeah, exactly. How did she? Oh, fuck you, Tobias.
She wanted
Well, they
you to
never
feel that
show
you were
her
different,
Yeah.
Tobias'
that you
mother.
didn't belong.
Well, they never even bring up any of the concepts.
No.
It's not even like it's not even that they don't
You know
show
what?
the mom. They don't ever try to do anything with any of his family.
It's like one of your
Well,
jokes,
here's the
Raptor.
thing,
Just
though.
doesn't work.
What this implies, though, is in the TV continuity, his mom did know the whole
Yeah,
time.
probably. Yeah, that
Didn't
there
say
wasn't.
anything.
There was no Andalite Chronicles to say that the Illumis wiped time or whatever.
Shit, it's Vista 3.
How did they know that they were here?
I don't know. Everyone comes together. It's the wonderful finale.
Remember, guy, this is Visor 3.
Birds.
I was gonna say, what's more obvious than following birds with Andalite writing?
We'll all be finished if we stick around here. We gotta bring him out now.
How do they know it's Visor 3?
They don't. Did they say Visor 3's here?
She just said, "Oh, we're all screwed if we stick around." Is that what happens anytime someone comes up the stairs? They have a full-blown panic attack.
Never feel that you.
Yeah, nobody lives there. You saw how shitty that place was.
Okay, enter.
Shh. Don't want to spoil the surprise.
That's well.
Surprise, Visors!
And then they spoil the surprise.
We're slug powered.
Yeah, true.
We've got company.
He's not.
That guy
finished
sold
yet.
drugs in
We'll
a
all be
previous
finished
life.
If we stick around here.
See, we'll all be
Okay,
finished.
We'll all be finished if we stick around here. Okay, let her finish.
She has finished.
No,
We gotta bring him
she's.
out now.
We gotta bring him out now.
Yeah, so she's basically finished.
She's almost there. Just bring him in.
No.
Why didn't you tell me
Here's
this
the
last
point.
night?
He says
You
he's
landed.
almost there. How do you know that? How
They
would
don't
you
know that Visor 3's. They don't know Visor 3's there. They never said anything about.
They don't know it's Yerkes, hence why they would, because they've got that thing that tests Tobias's head to see if it's got a Yerk in it. So they don't know who's coming up the stairs. It might be the fucking postman.
No, the guy said that Tobias is almost there. I was like,
Yeah.
how would you know what's
Yeah.
almost there? Like,
That is
how would
true.
you know that?
But
We don't know that.
the lumberjack said we're finished if we hang around here much longer.
You see, Geek. If you were aware of how like tenses Tobias's body language is saying, then maybe you would understand.
Look how
that.
frustrated
He's
he is.
almost there. Whatever there is. What nebulously defined concept of there is.
the
in this-
the metaphorical there.
Exactly. See,
The
the there is the friends we made along the way. Okay.
There wasn't time. When my ship was shot down by the Yerk fleet, I had only enough strength left to give the power of change to you and your friends.
Power of change. Still not calling it morphing, you coward.
To help save yourself and your world.
But I watched you die.
Hey, remember that?
Visor 3
Remember when the show had budget and we could do things like have aliens?
Look, Raptor, this is a very important speech you're interrupting right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why?
Dear God.
You must have known the Yerks would find you.
Oh.
Why did you travel all the way to Earth and risk your life for people you don't even know?
It was not for the people I don't know. It was for the one that I do.
That's you, my baby boy.
I would gladly sacrifice forever with strangers for a single moment with someone I love.
So he's a selfish cunt then.
Yep, that's exactly what he said. 100%.
I would sacrifice
Got it.
everyone in
Good
this
job.
world just to have a single moment looking at you. What a twat! No.
He didn't say he'd sacrifice everybody. He said he'd sacrifice time with people that he didn't care about for one moment with someone he did.
Look,
That's what he said.
don't jump to his defense now, Bertrand.
Don't defend the touching father's heartwarming moment.
No,
Kickless, heartless monster.
We've got to be as ruthless here as Visor 3 would be regarding this speech.
That's just Wii stuff. You can be as ruthless as you want. Let's get this Wii out of this.
Raptor's
conversation.
not drunk enough yet. Drink, for Christ's sake.
Oh my gosh.
I bet he's not even drinking. I bet he's
Watch
pouring
the
in.
tape back.
No.
You watch the tape back. You will see me drink.
Is this like going to be the
Here,
time
I'll
where
even
you...
do another one just so that you can prove. See, look, there's liquid here, and then watch.
It's going to be like that time where you put the pins on your
There's no
face, but
more
you put them on
liquid.
your headphones instead.
No more liquid.
I reckon
Well,
you've
that's
got...
the thing. We got the audience doesn't realize none of us see each other when we're doing these.
No, true. We can't actually see each other. I reckon you've got like a little hamster at the side, and you give the drink to the hamster instead.
It's true. Yep, that's all I'm doing. I'm just like
And
tossing
there's a
it.
fucking mega drunk hamster next to you, just like...
What I
making
didn't tell you
drunken
is that I'm
hamster
actually
noises.
a magician, and I'm able to do the craziest sleight of hand you've ever seen.
Fuck.
I don't know. I need more to drink, so I'm out.
Time's up.
Dad, come back!
What a shit lock. But seriously? What a crap lock. Your secret base?
They got through the lock that we bought at the dollar store. What are we gonna do?
Oh my god!
You know what? You know what? That lady stole all of that tech from the Yerks, but didn't steal a better lock.
Yeah.
Or one of the GLEET biofilters. Come on, what are you doing? Especially when they have lasers down at the stairs to tell them when people come
What
up.
a shit techie.
Oh no! I stepped on the disc.
Go, run.
What about you?
Thank you.
You're my friend.
He's just gonna leave him.
That I've known for. Oh, here we go.
What the frick? Green screen, drink.
Here we go. Uh-oh.
Hello, Hugo. We've
Hugo?
been waiting for you for a long time.
Hugo Boss.
What'd the message say?
I don't know. It wasn't for me.
Get him out of here. But hold him for me. I personally want the pleasure of infesting him myself.
There are others.
Nah.
Can't wait.
Oh, we shall see, Hugo. We shall see.
Oh!
They picked good they could pick good actors for Visser 3. I'm gonna say Eugene Lipinski and this guy, both very, very good, having fun being hams.
What do you think? What do you think of Tobias just abandoning this guy to Visser 3?
I mean, you know, they were the best of friends that met 5 minutes ago. What a brave sacrifice that Hugo did. That's, you know.
Yeah.
Tobias could learn something from his
But he's
dad
now
about
left.
sacrificing.
He's now left the MacGuffin, the disc in Visser 3's hands.
Right.
What you're saying is Tobias makes bad decisions. Yeah.
True.
What a shock. What the hell?
Uh-oh, what's that smell?
Uh-oh. The Canadians have arrived.
Come back here. You want to dance? You're gonna dance.
You will dance!
We promised that this isn't the town from Footloose. Come back and dance.
Hello.
The king and queen of swing.
Hello!
Yeah, right. I guess I'm gonna be the king of swing. Uh-oh.
Oh, whoa. Did you hear that little...
Yeah,
bit of music?
trombone.
The what?
You see what I mean? You see what I mean by the movie is going to be a comedy and it's going to be like the TV series?
That's the last time I wear.
You see what I mean?
Ha 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 ha.
Comedy. Thy
She was
name...
wearing-
Why did they make
Right,
Rachel?
names.
Why did they make Rachel the skunk when Cassie had a
We
skunk
did it.
morph from earlier in the TV show?
Because it's Cassatually. They are interchangeable in the TV series.
Rachel's the only one who's
yeah.
brave enough to do it, okay?
They are the same character. The token female.
I think your logic seems to check out based on multiple scenes. Yeah.
Yep.
Did we? And think about it.
Casual
Yeah, think
90s
about
sexism.
Yerks tonight.
Think about it. We actually don't stop the Yerks, like, ever. But that's okay. Because we did it kind of tonight. Thanks, Jake.
They still took away our dance.
True!
You know, dude.
Might as well be game over.
understand.
Bye, Earth.
What act?
Why are you all so sad?
Because we were all looking forward to the dance act.
The dance is right here.
See?
Oh,
We love the
fuck.
people from the dance, and I'm sure this establishment has some sort of music playing capabilities. I don't understand why we can't have the dance right here and now. I don't understand that.
True.
Axe, for an Andalite, you almost think
Thank
like
you,
a
Axe.
human.
What's that even mean? What the fuck is this?
For an Andalite, you almost think... Outdated tech, I'm taking a drink.
How...
Yep.
You get
Outdated tech.
11 songs for $1.
Heck yeah. That's a great way to do it.
Featuring
Good
bonus...
deals.
Featuring bonus for what? What does that mean? Bonus for $1. So you get 12.
12 songs for an additional
Why doesn't it
$1.
just say 12?
Listen,
Because they needed to fill out more space there.
What's it
so-
say?
True.
What's it say above it? Use $1 coin or nickels,
dimes, quarters.
One.
You see, just so you know, nickels, dimes, and quarters are American currency.
What twat
Really
would put
important thing to
12?
know.
What twat would put 12 songs on? Nobody's ever gonna get. That's basically like.
It's an album.
Yeah.
It's probably
the
a
whole album.
Swiftie. They just put a Taylor Swift song on repeat for 12.
Tobias.
Oh.
Tobias showed up.
But there's something different about him.
What the frick?
Yeah, he's high as heck.
There's something different about him. He smiled for once, the fucking grumpy shit.
Smiling.
True.
I don't recognize him. What's wrong with your face?
It's on your face. The secret is I'm tripped out on peyote right now, guys.
May I have this dance?
And I found a comb.
I thought you'd never ask.
Well, he's only just freaking arrived. Give him freaking... What a bitch. Right. You can't do that, Rachel. I was wondering when you were going to ask. He's literally just arrived. What the frick did you want?
But he showed up, and that's what's important, okay? Tobias had the mental and the emotional character to not leave his kind of girlfriend hanging.
Fucking Canadians.
When she wanted nothing more than to spend time with him, okay?
Women need to know their place.
True.
Right? Oh, I just got to play it without my
Young love.
exemplarizing.
I love the royalty-free music.
So why are we still sitting here?
True! Go dance, you cowards.
Uh-oh, here we go. Who's left?
Where's Naomi?
Confirmed! This confirmed!
Aw,
Don't even think about it, Axe.
Oh, he's been turned down.
bros before hoes, man.
All right, but I lead.
Like you sound like
Oh, there
Jacob
you
from How to
go.
Train Your
So
Dragon.
Marco's the top.
Listen, man, sometimes you gotta dance with the bro.
I have a curfew tonight.
Uh-oh.
Raptor, I would dance with you.
Oh, thanks. I dance with you too, buddy.
Bertrand, you'll have to find someone else. I'm sorry, I've only got 2 hands.
Yeah, I wouldn't dance with either of you. That's
Oh.
this music.
Oh!
True. I need something with a little bit more swing in it. No swing kings.
Yeah, we're all the swing kings here.
Does she know he was with strangers?
Shakespeare?
My dad.
My father.
Yeah! Stupid line.
There it is. Pick up the phone. Raptor called it.
That's right.
You use your foot and stomp like that. You can hit them.
My name is Tobias.
Axe apparently
I
watched
used to think I was
Riverdance
just a regular
before
kid.
they did this.
You know, nothing special. But that
Inner monologue.
Yeah, drink,
I'm gonna finish
everyone.
this glass. I'm gonna finish this glass for you because this is it. This is the end.
This is the one. Yeah, everyone, finish your drink for the end.
There you go.
The final chapter of the Animorphs Bollocks series.
True.
Let's drink while it ends.
that's not true. It never was.
It's not true. It's not the
My
end.
father was from another planet, and he loved me so much that he risked his life to come here and save me.
Some would
And
say
now it's my
that he
turn.
gave his
It's
only
my
begotten
Oh,
responsibility
Jake's
to
hands are getting a bit
save the world.
explorative there, aren't they?
I can't do it alone.
Jesus
but I have
Christ,
good
mate.
friends. They're my
Axe in
family.
the
Jake knows-
background.
Jake knows how to tenderly hold a lady. Okay, he's being classy. He's
Now,
got hands on
I
hips.
know how to hold a lady, right?
I might not know what's going to happen next,
Oh.
but I do know one thing for sure. Together, somehow, I know we're going to win.
This is your night. Together forever till the morning light.
Well, everyone, round of applause for the Animorphs TV
There we go.
series.
Good job, Animorphs TV show. You did a good job.
What did we think
We
of
got
that,
there.
fellows? Last episode.
I mean,
In the end, it doesn't even matter.
true. True. Yeah, it's kind of a wet. It's definitely kind of a wet fart of an ending.
Yeah. Basically, nothing in it matters. I mean, you got the whole reveal of Tobias Snow, but it seems so misplaced and awkward.
I mean, like I guess if I would say something positive, their heart's in the right place about being like, oh, you know, together, we're gonna survive and we're gonna make this happen. I mean, that there's something kind of nice about that, but yeah, it's kind of
shit.
Very it lacks focus.
seems,
I think is the.
Do you remember the two-parter for the captive adaptation where Jake gets slug powered?
Yeah.
That they did. Okay, so the ending of that two-parter where Jake calls Tom, tells him to keep fighting. That's a better ending than this.
True. Yep, I agree.
This was sort of just a case of, we'll have something sappy just to finish on. And how do we get there? We'll just chuck some story in about some fumbling, bumbling idiots in a room. I don't know.
Yeah, and the thing about Tobias, like learning from Elfangor about like caring for what you want to care about, like, you know, I mean, they tried, it just wasn't. It just didn't land.
It wasn't good Animorphs.
Yeah.
No, well, it's also
bad.
most of it's around Tobias, who is arguably a side character in the show.
Yes,
like,
I would agree.
He's only in like half the episodes, and only a few episodes as a human. So
yeah, because
it just feels weird. That's the last episode.
They don't have the plot lines that can utilize him. I've got to be right back, lads and lasses. I've got to go to the little boys' room. Talk amongst yourselves.
I mean, like, you know, the best thing...
Move, Sean.
I kind of said it in the moment. The best thing for sure was Jake and Cassie's chemistry. You know, Nadia and Sean both doing really good acting and making stuff, you know, feel real. I wish that the series had more moments like that, where it was like just kind of really true, tender stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some heart.
Yes. Well,
some humanity.
Yeah, I think that's when it works better. Some of the comedy, I would say some of the comedy lands, but most of the comedy doesn't.
Yes, very true. I would agree.
So, but what I will say is the MVP is X. MVP.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Every time he's in an episode, that makes it better.
It's true. Palo Costanza did a great job. He understood the assignment and understood what made the character interesting. So I'm glad for him. He did a great job.
Yep.
I definitely agree. I think that, like, out of all of them, I think that Tobias. I think that you're right. Tobias was a pretty weak character overall, especially compared to what he is in the books. Very much more of a side character than anything else.
Yes. Yeah, and it's weird when that's basically the last episode is basically centered around him.
Yeah.
It just makes it strange. That's why I said like the first two parts are better than this part.
Yeah, because if we just had, and I think that that's just kind of like I think I've said it a lot over the course of this, is that really like the biggest thing is that it just needed more time for the characters. And I think that that continues to be like the biggest misstep, is that it's not taking time to like slow down a little bit and like give us really kind of like meaningful character moments. So then when you have those moments, like in this one and the one with like Marco and Jake where they're like bonding or whatever, like those ones feel really, I think that's why those ones feel so much better for me personally, is that they actually feel like people are,
well,
like,
yeah,
they actually
whenever
feel like they're
Marco,
trying to connect.
Yeah, when Marco finds out that his mom's Visor 1, like that was character building, you know.
Yeah.
Cassie and Rachel don't really have any of that.
I
really
wish they had
so
more.
indistinguished, like, what's the word I'm looking for? You can't distinguish between them half the time.
Yeah, indistinguishable. Yeah, that's the right word. And I think that goes to my point, right? Of it's like that they needed more time. They needed more time. I really wish they kind of started to do it. They did it in the beginning, and they just kind of slowly drifted away from it as time went on. But really, like writing clear and concise arcs for like a single character, and trying to focus on that character's arc over the course of an episode, I think would have been much more successful than what they kind of did.
This is why the TV series is such a difficult spot.
They really should have made it to where Rachel was basically making fun of everybody else for not fighting more. You know, that would have been more interesting.
It would have been.
You know.
Yeah, you're right.
Just have her go around punching people. That would be more like the actual Rachel.
Well, I think that like
maybe book 37 Rachel, but still Rachel nonetheless.
Punching. I mean, even if you didn't want punching people, right? Like something that kind of shows. Because one of the things that they always kind of talk about, you know, that Rachel kind of struggles with in the books is like this idea of control. right? That she's losing control of who she is, that she's becoming this person that's unrecognizable because she's just so driven by like conflict. And there's none of that. None of that characterization exists. And I think that's largely because they just don't spend any time. You know, that one Rachel episode where they kind of loosely adapted The Visitor was one of the stronger episodes. Again, because it was like, oh, well, we're showing why Rachel has an emotional reaction to any of this stuff.
I think the reason that
just don't do
Plus,
that.
it actually made Chapman better too. You know.
Yeah.
And I agree. That's probably the best. Is probably the best adaptation from the book and the one that works the best in the TV show.
Because it's and I think that again, I think that especially like a lot of really strong books tend to have that more kind of like constrained focus, right? Like when you think about, you know, book 19, right? Book 19 is primarily 2 characters. I mean, even The Capture, right? Book 6 is primarily 2 characters. Like, yeah, the other Animorphs are in it, but it's primarily Jake and Temrash who are kind of like going at it. And so there's a lot more time to like really kind of drill down on that. And it's the same thing. I think the David trilogy is another great example of that, where it's like, you know, you're really getting each one of those books is like how this one Animorph really kind of like deals with the process of David. And, you know, I really wish that there was like a Cassie book with David, because I think that David is so antithetical to what Cassie represents. I think it would have been interesting to hear her perspective, like a more in-depth perspective on it.
there's a reason that Cassie didn't have a David book.
Huh?
Because Cassie is part Elemist, and David was an Elemist plant.
There you go. There you go.
It would have spoiled
I don't know.
I disagree.
Well, I can
I don't know.
disagree with you on.
But does that make sense? Like I feel like
you're sort of getting along the right lines. The reason that Marco and Jake seem relatively developed in the TV series is because their actual characters in the books didn't require massive scope in order to be developed. Whereas Rachel's character requires a lot of violence, which we don't get in the TV show, and Cassie's involves a lot of, nature is going to get destroyed, which, considering every plotline is in the school, isn't really a focus of this series. So you don't get a lot of her character side as well. You don't get those moral questions.
There's not that big a difference, I think, between Cassie in the books and Cassie in the show, but there's a massive difference between Rachel in the show and Rachel in the books.
I would agree with that.
Because her main character arc isn't capable of happening. Because you can't get you can't get the full blown I'm a war child now thing in this series.
Correct.
Yes, because that was the whole thing in the books. Was basically she started out and, you know, she basically fought because she had to, but then she's like, well, no, I kind of like it, and then she just started to like it more, and that's like you said, it takes more time and scope to build that out. And not only do you not have any kind of fighting like that in the TV show, it didn't last long enough to build that out either. So
yeah, and I think that, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I think that like the show would really benefit from a structure, because the episodes of the show that did the best were either ones that had a small enough scope that you could focus on characters, or they were the ones that were broken up into multiple parts. So when you would take the time to kind of break something up and to like have an arc across 2 episodes, or even 3, I mean, this last one is a bad example because there's like everything is nonsensical, but like nothing connects to anything in any of the 3 episodes. It's like, or if it does, it's like by the barest of threads. You know, I think that's kind of the thing, is that you need to, if a show is gonna do something that's larger in scope, it needs to be over the course of multiple episodes, because then you're gonna have the time to be able to allow the characters to interact and to breathe, and to have those moments where you're just like, oh, okay, we can build up to a big set piece at the end of the episode, right? And then we can have, you know, just kind of 2 big set pieces, you know, one at the end of the first episode and one at the end of the other episode, instead of trying to have like a lot of different stuff in the middle. And I think that's like goes to my point of, it's like one of the big successful things about the books is that they follow that structure, right? Where there's a lot of like, a lot of the books are really paced really well with an initial kind of setup, and especially in the early books, you got a little bit of like goofballery, right? But then you have an inciting incident. You kind of have this ramp up to a big set piece at the end. Maybe a few smaller set pieces in the midst, but you're really kind of building up to something over the course of the story, instead of being like, I feel like the show sometimes tries to do too much with too little, if that makes sense.
I think that all the scripts are written about the character archetypes and less so the characters as characters.
Yeah.
I think that's the reason why.
That's a good way of putting it.
I just think you're not drunk enough, Raptor.
Oh, you're just sad because when we finally.
I'm gonna go get I'm gonna get a drink. I'm gonna go get a drink.
You're just sad because after all this time, I actually did some drinking and I was okay with it.
Damn it! My master plan hath been foiled. I feel like Visser 3 at the end of book 9.
That's right. Oh, the huge manatee.
Once Bertrand gets back, we're going to give the episode a rating out of 10.
Yeah.
And then
I'm set. I know. In my brain, I know exactly what I'm going to say. So I got it.
And then I think we rate the series, or just summarize the series in our own opinions as a whole. Yeah. And bid it a fond farewell before the movie comes out.
Yeah, right.
I still think it's going to happen, so I don't think this is the last we've ever seen of Animorphs TV.
Your confidence and your optimism are a shining beacon.
Well, Borderlands is coming out soon, and that was in development hell for years.
But the difference is that they actually had filmed stuff for the Borderlands movie.
Well,
and I think time will tell, whether or not it's actually a good series or a good movie, or if it ends up being another kind of like, why did we do this? I mean, I don't know.
Well, Picture Start are apparently notorious for not updating things. So who knows? They might have half the movie already filmed by now. They just haven't told anyone.
Who can say? Who can say?
Well, Picture Start for a start, but they
True.
don't. They say nothing. They say nothing.
Listen, Animorphs is a prized intellectual property. Okay, you got to play it close to the chest. If you reveal your hand too early, I mean, you're just gonna devalue what you have.
Yeah, what you just said. the thing.
Things ends.
You what?
That's a really in-depth conversation we're having.
That's the sort of intellectual discussion we have on this channel.
Sounds about right. I just heard a lot of weird noises.
Yeah, that's about it. It's about the size of it. Right.
I heard a lot of weird noises.
Right.
It sounds exactly like a normal video on the channel.
Yes.
A lot of weird noises.
Very funny. Anyway, Cuthbert, we're going to each just inform the audience of our opinions about the overall series. So, starting with myself, I've already laid out my opinions on this. It's largely bollocks, but it's still got a bit of heart, which makes up for it. It's not like modern TV series where it's bollocks and also there's no heart to it. It genuinely feels like they thought, I want to do Animorphs, even though we've got no budget and fuck it. But at least there's some heart to it. And that does make it somewhat enjoyable to a degree.
True. See, that's a reasonable take. I think it's a nice take. I definitely think that it was a show where people who were making it were probably not that familiar and not that in-depthly like devoted to what the series was. I think that they my feeling is that they generally are making something that they feel fits within what was popular on television at the time. And I think that Animorphs as a series requires a lot more for an adaptation to feel authentic would require somebody who's very intimately aware of the source material. I think these people did the best that they could with their limited budgets, right? And their limited knowledge and understanding of what the property was, right? But I think that the show, for all of that effort that went into it, I think the show fundamentally misses the aspects of what makes Animorphs interesting, and as an extension of that, it just kind of doesn't have a focus that it needs. Yeah.
Yes.
Did we say that we were gonna? I don't.
Oh yeah,
remember.
I'm gonna give this one a 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10.
Oh.
I'm
For
definitely
the
gonna say I'm
episode,
definitely
or-
for the episode, 3 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would echo that. I think that 3 is probably pretty good. You know, the only reason why it's not a 1 is because that moment with Cassie and Jake in the hallway, I think, was really strong. But otherwise,
yeah, I don't disagree. It's definitely the weakest out of the three-parter, in my opinion. As far as what I was thinking about the show, I would say, I've said I like it. I like it for what it is. I think that the budget constraints for the show, with that being in place, I don't really see how they could have made it that much better.
Yeah.
It's made for the time and the channel that it was on. It was on Nickelodeon in the late 90s, early 2000. And it feels that way when you're watching it. And it fits that demographic they were aiming for. And there's not really a whole lot more you could do with it with that being in mind.
Yeah.
So, that's kind of how I feel about it. It's not anywhere near the books. I don't judge it near the books. Let's be honest. The show should have been an animated.
Oh, you're one of those, are you?
I don't know.
If the goal, wait, let me caveat. It should have been animated if the goal was to try and more closely adapt the books. But for what this is, it's good for what this is.
Very philosophical of you.
Sure.
And how did you rate the episode out of score again? Did you do that? Or?
I concur with your assessments, actually. I think a 3 out of 10. I normally rank higher than you guys, but
so we're all pretty solid on 3 out of 10.
Yeah, 100%.
It certainly felt like a 3 out of 10.
Maybe I'd push it to a 4. Maybe,
no, don't change now just to be the different one.
3.2 out of 10.
True. There you go. 3.2.
Well, I rate it 3.24.
Okay. Look at you and your decimals.
Significant figures, Milado.
True.
Right, I
British
think
exclusives.
This is not the last we'll see of us, the gang, and the Animorphs TV series. I think it's been a cracking good blast of a smashing old time-o True. And yeah, I think even the audience might have had fun.
I hope so.
I hope you had fun.
It was definitely fun. It was definitely fun doing this.
If you made it this far into the video, I thank you, Medi Champion, for making it this far into the video.
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you, Medi.
All 12 of you who watched this video.
Oi, 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 oi. Behave yourself, Milado. For you don't know what might come betwixt thine legs.
What?
Moving on.
So,
thank you very much for watching, and you'll see us all again soon, I'm sure. Sooner than the last break, which was about 4 or 5 months. But, haha. And
are you gonna say it? Say ta-ra. Ta-ra. Say it. Ta-ra.
Yeah, you will say it first, though.
Tara!
Tara!
Fuck off, the lot of you.